Hey guys, this is Avantis and I am going to be walking through another sketchbook. God, I'm kind of finishing these very quickly, but let's not waste much more time and let's roll the intro. So, this sketchbook is I don't know if you can see, it's a Hanemühle, or that is at least how I decided to pronounce it. Well, you will see the pages. It's I don't think it's the best quality sketchbook I ever had, but it was okay, and I will tell you in a minute. So I just glued in a couple of my old drawings. This one is a sticker I made, which I wish one day you could buy it in my web shop, but not right now. This is, well, Hartalju says he's looking right now, and Hartalju says he used to look back then, but I think this was like, yeah, I did these drawings first and then I did this one. I had a sketch already, but the thing is with this sketchbook is that it's a little like creamy sort of paper, and it's like kind of thick, and yeah, this is just Hart and Lorcan, my D&D character and his crush. And the thing is that it took like a couple of pages to get used to it, but in the end, like on this page, like damn, this is one of my favorite pages I ever made in this sketchbook, or like ever in any sketchbook. And the thing is that it takes graphite a little bit differently, and also this is my Aasimar Blood Hunter character, whom I haven't had the chance to play, but I just wanted to draw like a portrait of him, and then I just started doing more and more, and I was like, okay, he's gonna have wings, and that's how this spread came out, and I really like it. And I think if I haven't done this spread, I would have kind of hated this sketchbook, but after this one I was like, okay, I'm finishing this. Yeah, these are a dark elf on Instagram commissioned me, Bjorn Enderle, and figuring out this character. So I made these sketches just to figure out the character. Like this one, for example, I think it really came out okay. Yeah, I was just scrolling through his pictures. I really like this character anyway, and I was really happy for the commission. Now this one is Mollymock. Yeah, in this sketchbook I think I really mixed up like D&D fan art and my own characters. This is Caleb and Essek from Critical Role and from Kip. I haven't even finished second season yet, shame on me. Yeah, now this one, I should be a little bit more careful with it. So the thing is, I hope this is focusing. So the thing is that it was said on the little paper that came with this sketchbook that this sketchbook is for pencil, graphite and charcoal, and so I do Essek in charcoal. Here and there I added some bits with just graphite pencil, and I put this in here not to smudge, so the pages do not smudge on each other. Another Essek, and then the thing is that I should spray this to lock it in place, but I didn't do it yet because I'm afraid that I will just kind of make the other pages sticky as well. But anyway, that's how it looks right now. Some more Shadowgast and Essek with a couple of Frumpkins. Yeah, I was really into season 2 when I drew this. Now this is Melf from D&D, but I think like another setting. Anyway, he's in the Idol Champions game, and so he's one of my favorite characters there. I really like his design. I kind of drew him a little differently because I decided to cosplay him, and I tried to figure out, how would he look like in clothes that I could actually make. And I really like this page as well because I just decided to color it, and these came out really nice. Like, I don't usually use colored pencil a lot. Now this one is my boy Malus Darkblade, and yeah, I did the same thing here, that if I were to cosplay him, how I would like reduce a lot of like armor and things. Like, I didn't reduce a lot on the chest, but in the books it said that he's wearing like a coat, like a Hot Wheel car Holiday or something, made of like human hide painted black or something. And so I was like, it's like a long gambizon sort of coat, and I imagined the warp sword like the coiled sword from Dark Souls. Well, anyway, I finished like the 5th Malus Darkblade book not long ago, so these are very precious to me. Yeah, these are for the sketches for the, that boob meme that was going around on Twitter, and so I did Malus Darkblade with the boob meme, and this is how clear his like retainer. I really like how clear, and like the thing he had with Malus, it was, I mean, they are shippable, like they are very, very shippable. And this one, Drist and Gwenwyver, obviously. The thing is that this was the last page in my sketchbook, or like in this sketchbook, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna color it quickly, and I should have looked up like a reference for the background, but I was just in the mood that, you know what, let's finish it, because these were the only pages that were missing in like the last couple of weeks or months even. This is another batch of Malus Darkblade for the boob meme. Yeah, this one. I actually really like this this drawing here. He's just really hot with his chest plate torn up. And this is from that scene where Malus's sister takes him to this like cult of Slaanesh, or however you pronounce it, which is like a cult for like hedonism. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this one, later on I think I have another sketch of this guy. I was just designing a tiefling character, like a more colorful tiefling that, well, my characters are usually, and I drew some tigers. I should have drawn like a couple of people like standing here, but anyway, I like the overall what do you call that? It's not setting, but like the whole thing. It's alright. Yeah, there he is. I think I wanted him to, well, just to experiment with the idea of like a tiefling barbarian. Yeah, and this one, I'm gonna push the rocks. And this one is from one of our games, and this is my DMPC, who is a drow, and this is our dragonborn bard, and he was very interested in how drow babies were born, and he had all sorts of theories. And like, my character isn't really into like that sort of thing, like he's a bit shy is the thing. Oh, this one, I remember this. So he's like a fighter, like an Eldritch Knight fighter, and I was looking up like workout poses, but in the end I just watched one of Chris Heria's workouts, and after I drew these poses, I did the workout myself, because why not? And yeah, this is one of the other characters, because I was like, okay, what can my drow fighter use as like weights? And we have a gnome wizard, and I was like, oh, okay, he's gonna use her as weight. Yeah, this one, I'm not really happy about this spread, but because I think it's a little, well, not as detailed, I guess, as the other pages, but this is Dorian from Exandria Unlimited. Of course, like, he's the prettiest boy in the group, in my opinion, so obviously he's like my favorite character, like design wise. Yeah, this is my cyberpunk TTRPG character. We only played like a one shot, but since then I just like this character and his whole design, and like here I added a couple of things, and also I'm not really good at drawing weapons like firearms, so it's a nice practice every time. And also I add like little things every time I draw him. Yeah, he's a smoker. Yeah. Oh, now this one. So I read so far the first 3 books in the Winter's Promise or Mirror Visitor series by Crystal Dabos, and or I don't know how to pronounce it. And my favorite character obviously is Thorn, who is like this very serious, stern, maybe autistic guy, who also has like a kind heart, very, very deeply buried within. And I just have a thing for these types of characters, and this is Archibald, because my friend said that I should ship them. Well, I might. I sort of started to like Archibald in like, I think, the 2nd book. This is also Thorn, and like there was this part in the book where Ophelia found Thorn's dice collection, and I thought that, oh, obviously he's playing Dungeons and Dragons, that's why he is like a dice goblin. Yeah, and by the way, in the book, I think the thing is, I imagined him more of a pretty boy than he is described in the books. So I think in the books he has like short, like not comb back hair, or like slick down hair, and like he's like not described as someone pretty, but in my imagination everything is possible. Now this is, the thing is, it's like really nice, because in the first couple of pages it was like my character Hartelius and his crush, and I drew him again for the end of the sketchbook, but I was like experimenting if with longer hair for him. Yeah, and I think that's it. On the last page I just did these swatches with a couple of colored pencils I had around, and I did these little portraits of Melf and Rist. And here these are stickers as well that I made. Of course, another of my own old Malus drawings, and I love this meme, by the way, because whenever we go on our D&D adventures, anything we find, I ask the GM if it has anything to do with my backstory. Nothing really does, but anyway. And this was the thing that came with the sketchbook. I just glued it in here. It's that it's for pencil, sharp, or crayon. and age resistant. And that's it. That was the sketchbook. So I hope you liked it. Feel free to comment, like, ask things, whatever. And yeah, I'll just leave it here. And if you are into Critical Role, I have a couple of... Where's my Molly? Here's Molly. So I have a whole sketchbook dedicated to Mollymock on my Gumroad store, and I also have a comic, although I don't think I uploaded that yet because I haven't translated it. Anyway, check out my Gumroad store and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.